Who?
What?
This doesn't make sense.
What should I do?
Huh?
I'm just going to ask Pastor Jeremy.
Hey there, welcome to Ask Pastor Jeremy. Today's question is this. This person submitted this, said, I feel like I've been waiting forever for God to open a new opportunity for me. Do you have any advice for how to deal with this? I think another way of asking that is, I'm in a hurry and God isn't. I'm sure you've been in that situation before, by the way. I know I have. Here's some common reactions when you're in a hurry and God's not. Worry is where we begin in the morning and we let something intensify throughout the day. And the Bible says to be anxious for nothing. I want to encourage you, if you're really worrying about something, to look at Matthew chapter 6, pray through Matthew 6 over and over, right in the middle of the Sermon on the Mount. The words of Jesus are in that chapter. But common reactions when we're in a hurry and God isn't, we start to worry, then we start to jump to conclusions that are extremely beyond the usual scope of reality. We create our own way and we say, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make this happen, and then I'm gonna pray that God's gonna bless it. By the way, that's the wrong order. You should always pray for God's blessing and His wisdom, and then you can handle how to work through that. So those are some common reactions with it. Things to remember when you're in a hurry and God isn't, is that God gives clear direction to people who wait on Him. Psalm 32:8, Proverbs 3:5-6. God has a way of giving clear direction to people who are patient. So this isn't popular for me to say, but I feel like I just need to say it. You got to be patient. You say, I've been patient. Be more patient, okay? Also, God uses waiting to get us in step with His purpose and with His timing. God has a way of using waiting, using patience for His glory and our good. Think about it this way. Parents don't withhold good from children. Like, I love my children. I don't withhold good from them. But I often will withhold things that are not in the right timing for them. For example, last night, my 7-year-old wanted a fruit by the foot, and it was 8 o'clock, and she goes to bed at 8:30, and I was like, you're not eating a fruit by the foot. Well, it's not because I dislike her or I have something against her. It's because it was bad timing. I'm not going to feed her a ton of sugar right before she goes to bed. Now you might say, well, that's a silly comparison. No. She doesn't even understand something like that. God knows everything and we don't. So we need to submit to His timing. Also, we know that God uses waiting to strengthen our faith and to sift our motives. Chuck Swindoll said this. He said, muscles of faith never grow apart from endurance. Muscles of faith. Don't you want that? Muscles of faith. So the struggle you're having, I feel like I've been waiting forever on God to open a new opportunity for me. God is helping to develop some muscles of faith for you. So get strong, get swole for God, all right? And then lastly, some important reasons, important responses when I'm in a hurry and God isn't. So this is really practical application to close out this video. You need to wait actively. Wait actively. Don't kill time, capture it. So as you wait actively, pursue God in the midst of your season of waiting. Also, wait patiently. Psalm 37 verse 7 is a great thing for you to pray during that. Also, at times you need to wait silently, and that's according to Psalm 62:1. Wait expectantly. Expect God to give His wisdom, open up His doors in His timing. Psalm 130 verse 5 is going to help you with that. So anyway, in conclusion, do you have any advice for me on how to deal with the fact that I feel like I've been waiting on God for a long time? Ultimately, those application points are going to help you. And I know that I'm not going to be able to instill some patience in you via some video you're watching online, but I do know that God can help you with that. He's going to help you to become patient. So lean upon Him. Hope it helps. See ya. Do you have questions? Email them to pastor@brushycreek.org or use the hashtag online, Ask Pastor Jeremy. See ya.